we as coaches try to help them, and they've been really coachable and they've been great. So very happy, very honored, and especially, like I said, that my loved ones are here.
Back to Dennis, him and the other veterans on this team, after the new direction of the team, a lot of people look at them and say, they're out of place or they're trade candidates. Do you think that people overlook the importance of having a veteran presence like that in the locker room, especially on a team where, you have a lot of young guys who are coming up in the NBA?
I can speak what we're trying to do here, and it's built, and we have a vision where we want to build something special. And the cool thing is, from ownership to management to coaching, is like the vision, it's been pretty clear. The guys know, and at the end of the day, when you see them work every day and you see them compete on the court, I think that all these questions and everything, trade talk going on, it doesn't matter. It's part of the business, but how hard they played out there, it's all that matters. And they're doing it for each other, and they're doing it for themselves. So at the end of the day, very happy with what they're doing.
Hola Jordi, de Franca para los MTS, enhorabuena por el triunfo. En los dos primeros partidos el equipo compitió hasta el final, luego no pudo conseguir la victoria. ¿Qué se ha cambiado hoy para que por fin se ha podido dar el triunfo después de competir?
Bueno, yo creo que es el reto de pasar por dos partidos y quedarte cerca, pero no hacerlo suficientemente bien como para sacar la victoria. Y yo creo que de todo aprendes, y desafortunadamente en deporte de lo que más aprendes es de las derrotas. Y aquí es donde creo que cada uno tenemos que mirarnos en el espejo, tanto los jugadores, los entrenadores, y buscar la manera de ser mejores. Evidentemente, las faltas nos han penalizado mucho en los dos primeros partidos, las pérdidas de balón nos han penalizado mucho, y hoy nos hemos estado muy centrados, aunque hemos dado tiros libres, pero creo que ahí es donde hemos marcado un poco el ritmo del partido, ¿no? Yo creo que hemos mejorado en lo que no hicimos bien en las segundas partes de los primeros partidos. Yo creo que esa mejora es importante, sobre todo en lo que estamos intentando crear, que es un proyecto a largo plazo.
Jordi, when it comes to this one, for that game ball, where will you put it and just kind of what that represents for you?
It represents a moment in my life, and I think that you look at it and it's the beginning of something special. That's how I'm going to look at that ball. I'm going to put it in my office because my wife does a great job decorating the house, and she doesn't want my basketball stuff there. So she always says, "Dad, in your office." But I can look at it and I can believe that that's the beginning of something very special. And like I said before, coming from Joe, Sean, and the rest of the team, that's how we're going to do it. And it's cool because you just see one and you want to see them, keep coming. And I think it's very special. Thank you.
It can go off and not come back on.
How you feeling? Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Dennis, congrats on the win. The other night you mentioned about how this game was about you guys as a team and just controlling what you can control. What were you guys and how were you guys able to do that here tonight?
Just compete on the highest level. I think everybody chipped in. Was aggressive from the start, and we sustained it, for 48 minutes tonight. So shout out to the group, and that's a good win for Coach.
You mentioned just about playing for 4 full quarters. Just what was different, and what did you make of how you guys were able to sustain that?
I mean, just being active, pay attention to details with, Giannis bringing the ball up, being your load, being your shift, everybody communicating. I think communication is the biggest piece. And everybody talking to each other, everybody keeping everybody accountable. I think we did a great job tonight, just, being together as a team. And if you want to have a chance to win games, that's how we got to do it. We got to out-compete, the other team and do it for 48 minutes.
Dennis, if you could kind of take us into the locker room, what was the atmosphere like when you guys celebrated Jordy's first win?
That's always great, you know. I mean, a guy from Europe, Spain, being a head coach in the NBA, that's big time. So at the end of the day, what he brings to this locker room, that grit, you know, to play hard, to do everything together as a team, building chemistry, all those things is great for us and for every single individual. But as a team, it's going to bring us far this season, I think, if we play that way. And he brought that to the team, and congrats to him for winning it. And the locker room went crazy for a little bit.
And that fourth quarter run you guys had was 60-2. Nick, they were out there defending. You guys just wanting to defend the ball. Is that kind of what you guys want to be like when you guys are defending and being locked in on both ends like that?
Yes. And, you know, on the defensive end, we want to pick up full court. You know, Z, myself, you know, we want to be really, even CJ doing it now. Everybody's saying he's a shooter, but he's more than that, you know, and everybody is just buying into that system, how you want to play, picking up 94 feet, you know, being the place on the defensive end. And on the offensive end, we want to, you know, run, shoot a lot of threes, good threes, and of course, paint touches and spray it out for the open shooters. And I think we did that tonight.
MP has played a vital role in their perfect record. Here's Lights Out, following the bucket by Oklahoma City.
Since joining the team here, you said numerous times that you'd like to make this a long-term home for you. Just, you know, you're a veteran, obviously, who's on this team, maybe going in a little bit of a different direction. But what is it about this organization in particular that you could see yourself staying here for this time period?
I mean, at the end of the day, I know how this business works. So at the end of the day, to be able to be in the best league in the world, that's a blessing, and I'm always grateful for it. So at the end of the day, if something happens, I can, you know, handle it. But Brooklyn, when I first got traded here, they texted my mom, texted my wife, sent them flowers. I love things like that, you know, and teammates. First day, I think they was talking to me that, you know, made me feel comfortable, and that's all you can ask for. Of course, front office and all those guys, social media guys, everybody just cool, and making sure the players are straight, and that's the reason why I can see myself, of course, being here long term. But like I said, it's a business at the same time, and whenever a decision is made, you know, I just go with it and always remind myself it's the best league in the world. So it don't matter where. Even if I get traded, that, you know, I always gotta see the positive side of it. But I want to stay here. Always good.
One of the main themes from you guys since training camp began was you guys are not getting into the talk of, you know, just being a rebuilding year. Would you view a win like tonight a statement win?
I mean, we just focusing on us, what we do, what we want to do every single day, every single night when we play, and just come out here and get a W. And like I always say, we want to outcompete the other team and win a basketball game. And we're going to take every single game as its own and try to make the playoffs. I mean, if you going into the season and say you don't want to make the playoffs, I think it's not the right thing. So, everybody believe in our group. Everybody who's in that locker room, including myself. And we just gonna go out there and all the outside noise, we don't really care. We're just gonna compete and try to beat as many as try to get some W's. Second language, sorry.
It's all good. People have commented on your leadership abilities. I'm curious, the first two games you guys got off to slow starts and had to fight your way into third quarter leads.
Today was your aggression to start the game purposeful, as in terms of your leadership, or was it just game flow and that's the way things came to you?
I think everybody was just locked in. I think this is the home opener. Our fans here, we wanted to give them a great game, but we knew that we have to start better as a team, and I think we did that tonight. Everybody was locked in, the bench was ready, everybody just cheering for another, and I think that gives you a lot of power as well, a lot of energy, and we want to set that tone. We wanted to set that tone, 94 feet, pick up game, making sure we load on Giannis, and pay attention to details, and that's what we did tonight from the jump.
Yes.
Jordy, just what was that celebration like, and to see him get the game ball?
Yeah, it was good. It's great to see first year head coach get his first win.
Everybody did good?
Yeah. All right. Jordy, it's the home opener.
I think the first two games, we felt like those games were winnable because we played really well in the first half and always had a chance to win, but in the second half, we kind of just fell apart. And the team going wrong, and we foul a lot. But I think today we put together a pretty good full game. Obviously, there's stuff we need to work on still, but proud of what we did today for sure.
Toward that end, you mentioned playing a full 4 quarters. What was the difference for you guys tonight?
Bro, them motherfucker got the same last name. I know.
You look at Oklahoma City, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first.
Yeah, just not.
Right now,
them two people got the same last name.
Having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot.
I might get a deal.
So much gravity to his game.
And again, it's Chicago with a three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Yeah.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's Chicago with a board. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City.
Ah, you lucky bastard.
27 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here's Holmgren. 17 points for him. Last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Here's lights out. It could go.
No, that's off.
And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that's it for the first quarter. It was been a very lopsided game. Bulls out in front, delivering the blowout. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
It's not just you felt you had the right matchup and you decided to attack.
Yeah, I feel like I always had the right matchup, but first half I was struggling. I got really great looks that I normally make all the time. Just wasn't falling, but at the same time, just can't. I learned.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Cam Whitmore out there with Murray. Then it's Moses Moody, and it's Buchanan in at the 5, roaming the
I'm just
paint.
curious how much
Now
of it
here's
is
Jackson.
you feel like your reputation in the
Back
league
to
is
Augustine.
building, how much of it is you improving at the skill.
And a jumper from the wing offline.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, BA. And it's not just physical.
College always had the narrative of being one of the best.
This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Paul, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Doing all right. We got him.
Chicago leading by 15. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks for subscribing, young fortune smiling face with open hands.
Take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical, unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Strawther's checked in for Chicago. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Barnett. And the layup is good off the glass. Barnett's got his second basket of the night.
Good discipline on offense. Holmgren not hesitating to make the feed as soon as he sees the open man.
The three is up. Another three for Chicago.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Thunder trail by 19. Here's Barnett. Rebounded by Lights Out.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Fires the three. Barnett with a rebound. The Thunder have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Paul can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 19. Lets the three fly. The shot comes out. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. 1:14 left in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Barnett. And it's Chicago with a board. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Now here's Paul. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Lights Out. Fires from deep. Kessler passes to Murray. Here's Lights Out. Jacks up a three. Good. Another from three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And another miss by Oklahoma City.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
PLZ put something in the chat so I know Haas watching PLZ and thanks. THX for all the support y'all. The grind never stops. PLZ, hit that sub button if you're new to the channel.
But you need some bucket getters too now.
And so it's Chicago, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Chicago Bulls.
They're going to the arc, drilling shots, making it look simple, even by today's standards.
Yeah, you'd think a defense now would be more prepared to guard the three-point line, but that hasn't been the case. All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
It's a huge get for this team. He can distribute the ball, and he can score when he's needed.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Sharp out there with Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Augustine in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And let's get an update on Moses Moody's injury. Allie, any news?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Bulls. He called the injury a lower back bruise and said it's very stiff at the moment. Initially, a return to the floor was in question, but now that it's been answered with a resounding yes. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, lights out in their last game against the Celtics. Just played phenomenal. He had 57 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Offensive rebound. The three hits yet again. Wow!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Lights out. Another three for Chicago. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times. For good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
Nails the wide open jumper. Augustine's got 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's lights out. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Augustine can't get it to go. Here's lights out. Drains the triple. Lights out's got 15 points here in the second half.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Lights out, no good. Oklahoma City is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Holmgren. Here's Barnett. Three-pointer. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's lights out. And yes, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Releases. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Augustine. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Here's Sharp. No good. Unable to win this run. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Here's lights out. And it's good. He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Buchanan. Buchanan's got 4 rebounds now.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sick.
So both teams making some changes here. On offense, here are the Thunder. Big run right now for them, 11-2. On the court for the Bulls, we've got Murray, and it's Buchanan in at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Augustine. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Lights out, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. Here's lights out. Hits the trifecta.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Lights out. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Outside Sharp. Hey, expanding his range. Chicago with a rebound. Buchanan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think.
So it's the Bulls winning this one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Be careful. These fans boo Santa, and you ain't no Santa.
Fans live for games like this one.
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams, the 76ers. Here, and hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself, being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And now the big boys in the league know when MP says he's coming for you, he means it. And whenever they've had a tough opponent in front of them, they've raised their level. So they are sending a message. And boy, has it been heard.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. They've got Walker Kessler. Whitmore is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's lights out, and it's Kane in at the 2-guard. Pass to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Armstrong missing. Here's Chicago. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. just remarkable.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratching your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not going away. But I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. 76ers moving the ball around. Inside, here's Payton. Pass to Hendricks. A three-pointer, no good. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Bulls making a switch here. Brown's checked in. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against San Antonio.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Payton. To end the run. It's hauled in by the Bulls. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The three. And the Bulls, another three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Out left to the wing. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Bailey. His last outing, he had 18 points. On the wing, Payton. Pass to Armstrong. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. The first player that Coach mentioned was Zion Williamson. He said, we don't see anyone like Zion all year. His power is unmatched, but Zion also has the touch and burst. We have to create a wall around the basket. Now, we've seen Zion play, and I think he's going to break through that wall more than once.
You know, he looks a little
What's good, Wago now? Yeah, like a 3-0.
Find his rhythm.
It's up a three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just...
Checks for all the support for all the blind never stops. PLZ, hit that sub button if you're new to the channel. Pause day out, walk and down LL golf and card alternation mark.
When you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The 76ers trail by 11.
LeBron had 16 fourth quarter.
Back to Payton.
Yeah.
To the paint. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist from Payton.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
They play. They got 5 games away from home. The first game is Monday. They play Phoenix again.
Has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button to stay posted on all my new content. I will sub to whoever subs to Emin.
He was making everything from the floor.
Everyone PLZ hit that like and subscribe button to help me reach my goal. Everyone PLZ hit that like and subscribe button PLZ and thanks.
The confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bulls ahead. They lead by 13. Live from
I got it down in his own hood because he's local.
Sports.
Gotcha. Not Miami. I pull up with 10 sticks. Best for my favorite, you can tell me that I ain't rich. Big 4, LA checking on hand with no snitch.
And if you're just tuning in,
You will love a drama, says, hey baby, yeah, that's off a Betty, but I keep a llama. I knew to hit you riding in the it's a chopper, that's that alpha stopper. Hit you in your pop. Love with all this fucking money, you want love with drama. Down that saucer baby, but I keep a llama.
I would like to highlight
Hit you riding in a Honda.
excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Now we'll send it over to our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, for an update on Cam Whitmore. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer, and after looking at it, he's told me that it doesn't appear as serious as they initially thought. It's amazing. He's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
Thanks for the status report there, David.
PLZ put something in the chat so I know Haas watching PLZ and thanks.
Chicago leading by 11. Launches it.
THX for all the support, y'all. The grind never stops. PLZ, hit that sub button if you're new to the channel. Everyone PLZ, go follow my Twitch, https://www.twitch.tv/IBOXINQ2K.
David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, lights out in their last game against the Spurs lit up the floor. He scored 48 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going
my PSN if you're trying to run iBoxing 2K_YT.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin.
Everyone PLZ, go follow my Twitch, https://www.twitch.tv/IBOXINQ2K.
They've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here. And so he hits both. So it's Chicago now. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. 1:52 left in the first half. Drains the three-pointer.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Three-pointer, Payton. Offensive rebound. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Lights out with the bucket.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Payton looking around. Here's Armstrong. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's lights out. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Hendricks. Armstrong with it. And here is Payton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Payton's got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
The 76ers trail by 20. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's lights out. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
1 second left. The shot will not fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls out front, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
All these rappers getting locked up.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses. Can't give up that many open shots and get away with it.
Their D being treated like bathroom tissue. No mercy. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Looking at Philadelphia, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to
PLZ
send
put
it back to
something in
Kevin
the chat
Holland
so I
for the
know
beginning of
Haas
the third
watching
quarter.
PLZ and thanks.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Chicago. We've got Cunningham, also Payton out there, and it's Armstrong in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Hendricks. Cunningham on the wing. 76ers moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Payton. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
THX for all the support, y'all. The grind never stops. PLZ, hit that sub button if you're new to the channel.
37% for the game. The three. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lights out's got 54 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Payton outside. They set the pick. Can they get it? Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fires for 3. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. Second chance shot. Count that one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Armstrong. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Armstrong's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
Lights out, and good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Payton passes to Hendricks. Armstrong with it. Pass to Cunningham. Out to the right wing. Here is Armstrong. Payton left side. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Lights out with the bucket.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
The 76ers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And it's lights out with the foul. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Good game, MP. Great win tonight, MP. good, MP?
In this one, we'll see the New York Knicks against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Cam Whitmore.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got Zion Williamson, also Cam Whitmore out there. And it's lights out in at the point. And for New York, R.J. Barrett out there with Bol Bol. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Snow in at the center position, filling out the middle. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Here we go. And it's the Knicks to start out. And MP
Thank you for subscribing, Olivia Deckard. What's up? THX for all the support, y'all. The grind never stops. PLZ, hit that sub button if you're new to the channel. Thanks for subscribing, Olivia Deckard. Smiling face with open hands. THX for all the support, y'all. The grind never stops. PLZ, hit that sub button if you're new to the channel. Everyone PLZ go follow my Twitch https://www.twitch.tv/iboxinq2k. PLZ put something in the chat so I know Haas watching PLZ and thanks. THX for all the support y'all, the grind never stops. PLZ hit that sub button if you're new to the channel. W. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button to stay posted on all my new content. I will sub to whoever subs to Emmy. Everyone PLZ hit that like and subscribe button to help me reach my goal. Add my PSN if you're trying to run.
Hey, yeah, I might have to go stay with my grandpa at the hospital. I'm gonna go stay with my grandpa at the hospital tonight, so I'm not gonna be here. My grandpa had to go to the hospital just a moment ago because don't know if he had a heart attack or a stroke, but he had to go to the hospital, so I'm gonna go stay with him. So I'm not gonna be playing. I might have to end the stream for y'all boys, but I'm gonna make up for it tomorrow. My grandpa ain't doing good, so I don't know how much longer he's gonna be living, but yeah.
THX for all the support y'all. The grind never stops. PLZ, hit that sub button if you're new to the channel. Everyone PLZ, go follow my Twitch, https://www.twitch.tv/iboxinq2k. I love all my fans, y'all are my YT family. Hope y'all keep showing ya boy love. THX y'all. Add my PSN if you're trying to run iBoxing 2K_YT. Everyone PLZ, hit that like and subscribe button to help me reach my goal. Everyone PLZ, go follow my Twitch, https://www.twitch.tv/iboxinq2k. I love all my fans, y'all are my YT family. Hope y'all keep showing ya boy love. THX y'all.
He's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
Well, if you ask me, MP has met his goal and then some when it comes to defeating top-level opponents. He has truly distinguished himself and his squad as a threat to anyone in this league. Considering what they've been able to do, many might just consider them the best of the best at the moment.
Dillingham. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Here's Lights Out. Fires the three. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Second chance shot. Goes up again. And it's New York with a rebound. Fast break, New York. Barrett can't hit.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City. Playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
And New York has possession. Chicago making their last shot. Launches it. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Sends it home from three-point land. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Chicago leading. We've got Domantas Sabonis, and it's Bonner in at the 4. That's the group for New York starting the second. Here's Lights Out, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Lights Out's got 11.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him where...
And so that's the end of the first half. Chicago ahead. They lead by 12. We've got more in store for you right after this.
They lack defensive fundamentals in a big way. Not moving their feet, reaching in, giving away so many points at the line. They can't.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. Thanks for tuning in.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got Cam Whitmore. He's out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Ellis in at the 5. Lights out. That's good.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going...
We've got Domantas Sabonis, and it's McCain in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And New York has possession. Ooh! Ripped away. Here's Lights Out. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Chicago. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
Fires for three. Drills it from deep. Lights Out's got 9 points in the quarter.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding it.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. Lights Out's got 15 points in just the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing. And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. Shot clock at 6. Here's Walsh. And again, the Knicks missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run. Well, he has owned this quarter, a major reason they're up right now.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Chicago with the ball. They've got a 22-run going. What a pace. Here's Lights Out. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go. Lights Out's got 35.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to McCain. Watson with the rebound. The Bulls shooting an efficient 57% tonight. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Lights out. That's good.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it seems like these guys are never satisfied, always hungry for more. They pushed themselves to their 66th win for the year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Lights Out.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Pass to Dillingham. Outside Barrett for three. Gets the three to fall.
Yeah, this is what Barrett does best. A talented scorer who keeps things simple on the offensive end.
Here's Lights Out. And it falls all over the rim and in. Lights Out's got 43 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Fires from the wing. Can't hit that one. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came.
Great win tonight, MP.
This is it, the playoffs. Time to turn it up. Season starts now. Look out there, MP.
It's game 4 of. You look at the Bulls. This team has the ability to break their will, overwhelm opponents up 3-0 now, Greg, and looking to shut the door.
And there's a very good chance they hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy tonight. Unstoppable thus far in this series. All the wind is at their backs now. It would literally take a miracle to stop them.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got lights out. Whitmore is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Ellis, and it's Kane in at the 2 spot.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And they go to the intentional. And now we've got the intentional foul. So it's Chicago, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly.
If they want to get back in this game, they need to stop fouling. Fouls result in easy free throws.
Checking out the circumstance. And that's all for us.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Drop. On the court for the Bulls getting this fourth quarter started. Aiden Watson is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's lights out, and it's Kane in at the small forward.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Lights out, sinks the triple. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
A three ball. Good on the triple. Lights out's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Chicago.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Lets the three fly. And again, the three-point shot is good from Lights Out. Lights Out's got 9 points now in the quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Here's the screen. Shot to stop the run. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Thunder have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. Pass to Messi. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Christie, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Moody's checked in. Shot clock at 5. Here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Bulls.
Here's Lights Out. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
Here's Lights Out. Another three for Chicago.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now, here's Grant. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Grant. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. The Bulls have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Lights Out misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Lights out with the bucket.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the finals.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0, it could taste that championship. There just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation here today. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Lights out with the bucket.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hits it from three-point range. And that's now 33 points for lights out.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
From past the arc, another three for Chicago.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy.
Oh, and it's over. The Chicago Bulls are the new NBA champions. Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to
Now that's how you take care of business out there, MP.